way I'm boy.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show, guys. Good evening. I don't know if I'm seeing this right. It looks like Inter is beating AC Milan 1-0. I didn't watch the game. I was doing a few other things. But welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Carl, how you doing, man? Were you watching the game? I don't know if Carl is here with us first. Let's just wait for him. But guys, welcome to the show. Bobby K, how you doing, man? Bobby K. Daniel says, I can't wait for tomorrow. Come on, City. FIFA says 5-0. Guys, we're going to get into this. We're going to dive into this. We're going to talk about how things are going right now, the chances, who's in form right now. But anyway, let's start off with the last game. Obviously, we played at away at Madrid. The game ended 1-1. It was sort of a timid game for Man City. We started off very well. We looked like we were the home team. And then we sort of fell off for a minute. Madrid scored when City were on top. City scored when Madrid were on top. It was quite a very strange game for me, to be honest with you. But obviously, it was a debut for us, a win for us, because we went to Madrid and we got a draw at the end of the day. So that's what I was happy about. I don't know if Carl is here yet, so we're just going to continue. Let me just welcome Sir Alan says, come on,
Yeah,
City.
here.
How you doing, man? Yeah,
Always
KDB
been here.
times 3. Yeah. So, Carl, the day is here. The
Yeah.
day we've all been waiting for. Tomorrow is here. We
Yeah.
can't hide anymore. People cannot. People who are nervous cannot hide anywhere. Tomorrow, whether we like it or not, we're gonna have to watch this game at 8 o'clock. This is in England. We're gonna have to go through this second leg. Carl, how are you feeling for this second leg, though?
I'm ready. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I am so excited about this game. It's crazy. I just can't wait. I just want to get. I want it to come. I want it to do what we need to do and move to the next round. It's simple. It's simple. I can't say it any clearer. I have no fear. I'm excited. It's just free. I mean, the away leg I was concerned, right? Because we're going away, right? You don't want to lose a leg in the first leg, but at home, I'm not. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, so looking at the lineups from last time, right? Where Madrid were lined up as a 4-4-3-3. We were lined up as a 3-2-4-1. Do you expect the same from both managers?
Depends on if you believe City extra or not. I mean, based on what they're saying, it looks like he's probably going to play a 4-4-2. I doubt that's going to happen. I don't think he's that foolish to play a 4-4-2 against the City side. I think he's going to play what he played the last time. I don't expect anything to change. If he plays a 4-4-2, he's asking for trouble. I can see why he wants to play a 4-4-2 because you know that Vinicius cannot get behind Walker, so he's playing centrally with Benzema. But then if you do that, your midfield is 4 versus 2. You're going to get killed in midfield. And then Stones drops in. It's going to be 5 versus 2 in the middle of the park. You won't get the ball. So I don't expect him to do that. That's why I don't believe all this stuff that some of these accounts publish. It's just BS. Most of it's just
BS. So what about our lineup? Hopefully we're going to get to our lineup. But just talking about
the question about
learning from last time, obviously, what can you twerk?
The only question for our lineup is one question that's going to change everything, which is Mahrez. That's the only question.
Why do you think Mahrez would be? Do you think Mahrez would be a good option in this game?
If you play Mahrez, then it ripples across the whole team. What do I mean by that? Play Mahrez, that means Bernardo is not playing or Gundogan is not playing, right? Which means that if you want to play Bernardo and Gundogan and Mahrez, that means John Stones is not going to play because Bernardo still will have to drop to that 6-6. Or Kanji's not playing because you're playing Bernardo at left back. You see what I'm saying? So that one change could ripple across 3 or 4 effects across the whole team. It's so it's a question of if Mahrez plays, does Bernardo play? If Mahrez plays, that means Bernardo is not playing. If Mahrez plays and Gundogan plays and Bernardo plays, who's dropping? Is it going to be Kevin De Bruyne? Is it going to be John Stones? Is it going to be a Kanji? Somebody has to drop. You can't play 12 players. Right? So that's kind of where we are.
And by the way, those rumors that Kamavinga is injured, but now he's back in training. Any fear of that yourself, or you don't really care who's fit or not fit?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let them bring 1,000 Raúls. I don't care. Don't care. Come on, guys. It's time. Kilo de. Like you'll say in Nigeria. What team? It's time. It's time. We're no shaking for anybody. It's time. Do your job. Play to your level. Get it done. I don't care. Bring 1,000 Benzema. I don't care. Let's go and do what we need to play. If you don't play to our level, you lose the game. If you play with fear, you lose the game. You're home. You got 90 minutes to a final. Go play your game, guy. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. Let me read the comment. Be happy Leo is not a transfer option. Real lineup has been leaked. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Looks like they may be playing a back five. I'll be shocked if a big team like Madrid will play in a back five. Laja fellas, good to join if you have the room. Yeah, we have the room as always, man. I sent the link already in the chat. If you go to the chat, you'll find the link is in the chat. So, Carl.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say you feel confident for this game. You were not very confident in that away game.
What I'm saying is that I'm not saying I just feel that you got to go for this game. If you lose 7-5, fine, but don't sit back there and be passive. Go for this game.
So you don't want that control style anymore. The style of controlling the game.
If these guys play to their levels, they beat Madrid. Last year they didn't even play to their level. They even beat them 4-3. Not talk about this year. And they have Erling Haaland.
Yeah, and last year we had a lot of players. We had a lot of players that were injured and out.
Yeah, not Raheem Sterling or Jesus, or you had the Cancelo who can't defend there. You had Fernandinho playing right back at one point in the second leg.
Do you think not having? Do you think Ake not training is a big loss?
Who?
Ake not training is a big loss.
No, at all. No. Kanji is more than able to. Didn't Kanji play the first leg away?
Yeah, he did.
So what is the problem?
No, cool. I don't want Mahrez anywhere near that starting 11. He makes us defensively weaker. Our pressing game is worse with him in the team. Bernardo has to start on the right, play the same team. Don't smoke. Welcome. How do you feel about this? People are saying they don't want Mahrez. This is the same Mahrez who took us to a final before. And he scored. He almost scored the winning goal against Madrid before we dropped our heads.
No, good for him, but not tomorrow. The thing is, just as Gundo say, at the end of the day, if we go into a boxing contest with Madrid, we beat them, right? It's more of which city turns up more than which Madrid turns up. Because I believe if they play at their best and we play at the best, we still beat them. It's that simple, right? It's a matter of can we show up, and if we show up, we win, right? Because most people, and I keep telling people, don't read too much into that first leg. We've seen it. That first leg has shown Pep and this city's team's maturity in the sense that they realize that at the end of the day, there's no point going gung ho in two ties when you only where at the end of the day you only win the game in the last 90 minutes of the second leg, not the first leg. Because you can win the first leg 5-0 and lose 6-0 the second leg, you're out. So it's all about the second leg, and that's all it is. And we've seen it across the whole campaign. But whenever we went away, if the goals are there, we take them, but we don't force the issue. And that's what happened last week. Last week we didn't force the issue, and this time, man, you're gonna see a different team. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If anyone thought they saw last week's game and be like, no, no. Tomorrow when we play, that's when you're gonna see where we at as a team.
Yeah, that is true. Veda, thank you for joining us. Veda, a lot of people are saying they don't want to see Riyad Mahrez in this lineup or at all, or starting tomorrow. Do you agree with that? And how do you see tomorrow's game?
Veda's okay.
You know, if Pep is going to put Mahrez on that pitch, there's a reason. There's a reason. If he were to play the same 11 he played on that first leg, but obviously opened up the valves to Don Smoke's point with regards to let's now apply that pressure, let's now go after these goals, I wouldn't be mad at him. But also at the same time, if he's like on the left-hand side of Real Madrid, off defensively for them, I want Mahrez there. I'm not gonna argue with them. We're at the season where I'm not arguing with the manager. What he does, I'm backing the team. They've been so good, and there's been moments where I've scratched my head not knowing what Pep's trying to do, but it's for a result. It's for a perspective of what he sees them not capable of doing, whether it's defensively or offensively. So I'm like, if he chooses Mahrez, I'm like, go kill him, Mahrez. Go kill him. So I'm calm, man. I really am. I can't tell you how the time is moving too slow. I would have preferred watching our game tonight instead of looking at the box score for this game. I'm ready. I don't care what Pep does. I'm ready.
Okay, grand. Okay. Mahrez needs to start. Bernardo offers nothing going forward for me. He can hold bench. We need to throw the kitchen sink at against Madrid, especially at home.
How can anybody say that Bernardo offers nothing going forward? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? You had Bernardo Silva playing. Now, maybe the problem is you haven't watched Bernardo Silva in real life. I've watched this guy in real life for Monaco against City, playing forward. He completely ruined us that day. And if not for Sané and Aguero, we'd have lost that game. Bernardo Silva against Bayern Munich. Who do you think penned down the left side of Bayern Munich with their fast runners? Alphonso Davies and all these cheetahs who can run and Jaguars who can run. Bernardo Silva.
Gundo.
Because okay, maybe Camavinga. Who do you think forced Camavinga into an error for that goal that Kevin scored? Who do you think it was? It was Bernardo Silva. Because you saw a quick flick of Camavinga getting past him and scoring the goal. All of a sudden, Bernardo's no good going for. What are we talking about here, guys? Let's watch the game with our heads and think about what we're doing, not just talk. For crying out loud.
Gundo.
True City fan gives you all this information, all these tactical details, and we come up with a statement like Bernardo Silva doesn't do well up front. Come on, guys.
Gundo.
You guys.
Gundo, I just want to add something. People don't understand that it's because of Bernardo that our opposition's left backs actually don't overlap. Because if you watch the the previous game, Camavinga only overlapped when there was space, and that was that Vini goal. Most of the times he was back in his defensive third, just defending, right? And that 2-in-1, whereby our press is different with Bernardo and the work rate. Because if you see last season, Madrid killed us the moment Cancelo moved over to the right-hand side to plot Mahrez.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
You understand? The issue with Mahrez is not attacking, it's defensively. Because you must understand that at the same time, as much as Mahrez is good defensively, Madrid's weapons are on their left. Right, they want Camavinga to join the midfield, and they have Vini there. So at the end of the day, you want to give Walker protection. You don't want an easy 1-2 around. You don't want an easy 1-2 around Walker, and then that's it. You have Vini through. So you have to look at it. And as Gundo says, whoever thinks Bernardo that doesn't offer any attacking prowess, man, you are crazy. At the end of the day, if you look at last game, it was under instruction that don't overcommit. Don't go looking for something. Unless it's an easy pass, don't go. Because Bernardo can go on those runs and KDB will overlap around him and give that cross towards Haaland. We've seen that time and time and again. I don't mind Mahrez coming off the bench when the game has opened up later on and there's the oppositions are tired. But too early, I don't want Mahrez on that pitch because I know
the issue with Mahrez. Here's the issue with Mahrez. Here's the main issue with Mahrez, right? The reason why I think Bernardo will start, right? It's not because of only the fact that Bernardo presses better up at the right. It's because Pep would want to play Bernardo Silva, Ilkay Gundogan, and David Bruyne on the field. We know he's going to want to play those three. And if those three play, there's nowhere else for Mahrez. Mahrez cannot get on the field because Jack is going to play. Erling is going to play. So where does Mahrez play? He can't play right back, can't play left back. right? So, so all of a sudden, the equation is very clear. The manager will want to play those three players: Bernardo Silva, Ilkay Gundogan, and now, in my opinion, I think that I would drop Gundogan, but Patrick has said that's not a smart thing to do because he's in form. But I just think that
I would not drop Gundogan when the
let me
season
explain
is
why.
ending and it turns into Zindogan. This is Zindogan,
Let me explain
Zidane,
why.
and Gundogan right now.
Let me explain what happened. The reason why I would drop Gundogan for this game is because in the midfield you're gonna have Camavinga, who's a runner. Gundogan is not a runner. Neither is Rodri. And Kevin plays on the transition, which means there's going to be a gap for that guy to run through. In my opinion, you need to have Bernardo in the middle to track that guy. And then you can play Alvarez, or if you want to do Maris on the right, you can do that. But you need to have a runner in that middle of the field. If they're going to play a 4-4-2 with Camavinga and Kroos in the middle, or Modric, you need to have a runner in the middle of the park, not a passer. But that's kind of me.
No, I agree
I don't
with
know.
you.
I wouldn't drop Gundogan. Just I would.
No,
Not
Patrick.
in
The
form
thing
he
is this, Patrick. The thing is this. Gundo is best against a low block midfield, a low block opponent, whereby they're gonna sit back and we're gonna have majority of the ball. But if it's gonna be a game where there's runners in midfield, that's where Bernardo is best. Because if you see most of the high intensity games where there's gonna be high intensity in the midfield, you don't want Gundo there because the moment you turn Gundo around, it's done. Literally,
They're
like
done.
and so now you have Gundo and you have Rodri, who are not so good with a back against running to their own goal. Hence, you need Bernardo's energy.
Yeah,
You need
so
Bernardo's energy for that.
the goal we conceded, right? I mean, in the midfield, you had Rodri and Gundogan who couldn't catch up to Camavinga, even though they had a head start on Bernardo. So
Yeah.
that's my concern, is that if you're going to play midfield, then I don't know if Gundo has the speed to play through that midfield in that way. I don't know if he has that speed. I think you need to have runners and transition guys who are deadly, like a Bernardo, a De Bruyne, and that midfield, who are like, one is a ball carrier, one is a runner with the ball. To work Kroos and Modric, who are 37 and 35 or whatever it is, and then keep Alvarez. Let Alvarez or Mahrez attack Alaba.
Yeah.
Let Alvarez go loose on Alaba, destroy him on that right side. But anyway, I'm not the manager, so I don't know. But that's what I would do. I would go for just chaos and just try and score.
Yeah, the way I see it, I think Pep, I think this game, the first 30 minutes, right, will tell us what kind of a night we have. Because there's two ways this night can go. It can be a complete demolition whereby we blitz them, right? Or it could be a long, cagey game, right? So the first 30 minutes normally will show us
who does it suit if it becomes long and cagey?
Madrid.
So
this what Madrid.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, the comments. I don't know what this Pablo, I don't know what he's talking about. Let's see. Daniel says, how can we not back this team at home? 14 over 14 wins at home in 2023, 5 wins in the UCL this season, 25 games unbeaten at home. This is the opportunity to reach final. I agree with you. Take it.
So,
right?
Apologies, because I know I joined late. Did you guys already decide on what the defensive four would be?
Nah, we haven't done the lineup yet. I'm about to do the lineup, but I just wanted to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Let me just hear from Kevin, then we go to the lineup. Kevin, man, how do you feel about this game before we go to the lineup?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I told you guys last week that last week at their ground I was nervous, but tomorrow I'm okay, because I don't know why, but I think we're gonna beat them like 4-1, 3-1. I don't know why, I just feel like that. And I'm not worried about it, because the way the players are, their body language and all that, I think they want it more than Real Madrid, though. I think the players are ready for it. Like what's it called? Carl was saying, I think we're gonna need good on the pitch tomorrow. We need him.
Carl wants him on the bench.
Oh, Carl wants him on the bench.
I'm trying to make an argument to say, if they play 4-4-2 with Camavinga in the middle of the park, does Gundogan have the ability? Now, if they play 4-4-2, then maybe Gundogan actually stays there, because you just basically move Stones into midfield, play 5 versus 2, and just keep the ball. Literally, just because if they play Benzema and what's his name, Vinicius up front, you have our back three versus them two. So Walker, Diaz, and Akanji were back there.
But
Stones
but
gets the midfield.
Ancelotti, Ancelotti don't actually have a game plan. Or he's just say to the guys, go and play your game. That's it. I don't think he has a game plan for me. He's gonna play. If they play that 4-4-2, they are dead. They are dead. You know what we're gonna rip them apart. But if they play 4-4-2, I think Mahrez needs to stay on the bench. We need Bernardo Silva there. If they play 4-4-2,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
because Bernardo Silva work rate, because he's the only one that can keep up with Camavinga, because that kid is so fast and strong as well. He's so
that kid is talented. Bernardo offers nothing going forward. That's a howler. People are on you, Nam. I think you did a howler. Bernardo offers nothing. Who scored against Bayern at the Etihad? Bernardo killed them. As long as we play a CDM, we will play CDM this time. Bernardo Silva will play. Bernardo Silva offers weight and body tension. His numbers in terms of goals and assists he ain't really that impactful compared to Mahrez Cow. You can even look at his stats.
It's not about that. Again, it's not about the goals and assists. It's about what he does out of possession to win the ball, to press side. The goal that Kevin scores at Real Madrid came from Bernardo's press. If that was Mahrez passed the ball back. Because Mahrez is one-footed. Or he crosses the ball, and you're crossing the ball against Madrid, Rudiger's there to head it out.
Or he will take 20 seconds to hold the ball, be moving his body and all that.
Can I ask, what about Foden as a right wing?
I don't mind him. I don't mind Foden as a right wing in this game. I don't mind him.
But he's not going to play Foden, He's not going to play.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel as if there are many of these players who will come off the bench. And they're good weapons.
There's a comment here, yeah.
We can go for it.
Brea says we'll
have... I'm saying... Yeah, go ahead.
Have bench with Foden, Alvarez, Mahrez. If we need it, we have the game changers off the bench.
Yeah, go ahead, don't smoke.
That's a good point.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, first thing you must understand, Pep will go with plan A, which is the same team that played last week. The only difference now is the handbrake will be off. Right? Because last week the handbrake was on. That's why it seemed as if we were static, and even Pep says that there will be more fluidity, because now it's more like, okay, it is a one-off game. Let's go for it, right? And I believe in a one-off game we will beat. If we go for it, we will blitz Madrid, right? Because as I said, right, I remember I forgot which channel I was on. I was telling them that what will determine this game is how do we react after Madrid scores, right? And last week we saw the difference between last week and last season, whereby the moment they scored, we didn't lose our heads. We managed to play out few seconds, a minute, then a few more minutes. So that momentum is killed, because Madrid rely off momentum, whereby they score the first one and then they see how you react. If you panic, then they go again. But the moment they see that, no, the game is back to it's been resetted, then it's like, okay, we're starting off again. And that's the difference. That's the difference between us this season and last season, in the sense that once we concede, we don't lose our heads. We calm down and then try to rebuild and reset. And man, at the end of the day, we don't have to beat them 2-0. We can even beat them 6-5, 7-6. I do not care.
A lot of people, some people are going for. I still think Nico says I still think Foden is the best option on the right in this game. Mahrez screws me on the left, course. That's Madrid's strong side. That's true. That's Madrid's strong wing. You're right. Strong side. Yeah, you're right. If Foden plays, Gundo has to be on the bench. Bernardo has to start. I hate Mahrez's back passes. Same lineup. What about Foden instead of Bernardo? We answered that one. We also read that one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm insanely nervous. Say Silva, Super Silva. Everyone is nervous, right? You know what I mean? Everyone is always nervous. Just in time
for me,
with
last
my
week,
mail.
Last week was like I don't even know what happened last week, but that one draw for last week. You guys don't forget they are coming to our house. It's not. I don't know not the way you guys are looking at. Like, I understand Liverpool fans. They all say, "Oh, they beat us at Anfield." Nah, we haven't lost a game there at Etihad for like more than 25 games. So what do you expect? You expect us to like, oh, they'll come to our house and take and do something. They're gonna be
and take our chain. They'll come to our house and take our chain.
They will be scared. They are terrified. They are scared of us. They're gonna sat back. Ancelotti, you know what Ancelotti is like. He's gonna try to contain it, defend with their life, then do one counter attack. That's it. But I think in the first 20-25 minutes, we're gonna score 2 goals. Just watch tomorrow. Watch what we're gonna do to them tomorrow. The guys are up for it. For me, they are up for it. But if the right people is there, like Pep said, that he's not gonna overthink it. Let's watch tomorrow. If I'll
Yeah,
play the same
he
line.
said a lot, didn't he? In his press, he said a lot, and I also respected Walker. Walker spoke very mature as a captain. He spoke about how this team says they feel disappointed for what they did in the final. They feel like they didn't play to the maximum level, and they feel like they owe it to themselves, to the owners of the club, after the money they've invested. Says they owe it to the fans to do something in this. So they say they're all prepared. Anything you wanna say, Veta, before we move on to the lineup and then do the score predictions? Guys, thank you for your comments. I'm trying to read the comments, but a lot of comments. Foden will run at Carvajal and will cause a lot of problems. Man City is winning the Champions League 2023, says Elijah. Good evening, guys. Hope you are all feeling good about the CO tomorrow. We are all feeling good. Thank you very much, Nam, everybody. Bria, everyone. Thank you, Abdul. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's interesting because I think Ancelotti's he's not going to be able to do what he did last time because again oh, I'm hearing someone's phone. So he was playing at home, conceding to City, where his own fans were whistling at him to change things up because they're supposed to be big bad Real Madrid. I think there's a confidence with our players, especially the maturity that they're talking going into this game. I think we need to all take that energy with us. And when we look at how they might line up, I think this is the brilliance of Pep. I think he's seen all different types of managers and teams set up to try to make our life difficult. And I believe he has the pieces in terms of in-game adjustments, management to make it work. And this is why I have that confidence with whatever 11 is on that pitch. I think they've already shown the versatility to be able to listen to him and adjust. And we're also showing the calmness where if we have a bad spell or we concede a goal, we're still going to be up for the fight. It's going to be 90 minutes. We are going to be good to go through this game, go through this tie. And however he has them set up is because he knows where these pressure points are. He knows where to inflict pain on Real Madrid. This 11, man, I don't even know how. I think the back four kind of picks itself, but when we get into picking this 11, we could easily see Pep choose to say, you know what? I've seen enough from Foden. He can play that right wing. Or I'm going to have the width of this pitch. I'm going to have Camavinga questioning how quick he can go in on tackles against Mahrez. Or he can maybe keep the same 11 because he wants that work rate of what Silva's done. I know I'm repeating myself, but whatever Pep does, I'm not gassing it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You made peace. You made peace with it. Yeah, that's good though. I feel it's very important we take every opportunity to get KDB on the ball as he is the one who unlocks Haaland. That's true. Man City is winning the Champions League 2023. Big up to you, General. I think it goes to overtime and City win it. Interesting. And I've given a big thumbs up too. Yeah, I've given a big thumbs up. Big up to you guys. Like the video as we are seeing. KDB or Cook, yeah, he rested. No way Gundo gets dropped after that Everton masterclass. We've seen it from Pep before. I've seen Mahrez score 3 and get dropped the next game. Suggest that Mahrez should play. He's good in crossing. Yeah, we'll see. Edison, Akanji, Diaz, Stones, Walker, Rodri, Gundo, KDB. Yeah, let's get this done, guys. Let's get the lineup, guys. So, in go, do you go with Ortega or Edison?
Ortega.
Carson.
I'm joking.
You guys are joking.
You guys are jokes. Do we have to even worry about the back line after we found out Ake is not here? Does Laporte come back?
No.
Because I think he likes
Come back to do what, Patrick? Come back to do what?
To play football.
I feel real bad for Ake though. I feel bad for him because all throughout the season, this is kind of like what he's been preparing for. But we'll have him to move on.
Okay, so this is where it gets interesting, people, because this is where we have to start thinking. Even if Grealish plays in goal at Veta, so Veta says since you trust in Pep, it
Patrick,
will go to penalties. I don't think this will go to penalties. People keep
I'm
saying it'll go to
disappointed,
pens.
Patrick. Patrick, I'm very
What?
disappointed that you didn't even consider Gomez at left back. You're stubborn.
Behave yourself. This is a semi-final. Behave yourself. We're not playing a semi-final in the Carabao Cup.
What about
or FA
Phillips?
Cup.
Phillips at DM, since you back him so much.
Do you know you guys don't jinx? There's something can happen. Phillips is a DM, so be careful, And he wins us. He scores the goal that wins us the semis. No chance, Alan. Alan says Phillips a DM, no chance. Obviously when Maximo Peroni was here, would have played him and he would have scored in this UCL.
I think Phillips will play versus Chelsea and outshine Enzo.
Oh, that would be a narrative, wouldn't it? That would be a very good narrative. KP, people are laughing. I agree that Pep has spent a long time with us now and knows his own team like the back of his hand. Other managers' tactics on the back of the other hand. Wow, grand. Wow. Ake is out injured, so yeah, it picks itself. Ederson should still be in goal. The kind of match needs him because of pressure. That is true. Anyway, the midfield, guys. De Bruyne was rested, so De Bruyne is obviously one of the other midfielders, unless you guys want to you want to play Gomez in midfield.
No.
So who is that? Gundogan, or we're dropping Gundogan?
We're not dropping Gundo, man. It's Gundo playing. I think.
I see the same lineup as last week, if I'm honest.
Okay, great. So you don't see Alvarez coming in or Foden coming in?
They'll all come off.
Can I say something though?
The bench.
It'd be different if Real Madrid had pace in midfield, but with Modric and Kraus, like
they're gonna put Camavinga and Valverde to be.
You think so?
Midfield.
You think they'll put both of them?
No, I think Valverde. I think there's rumors that he's gonna play as in the wing side where Rodrigo plays.
You play right midfield, so they'll probably play like a 4-4-2, where Camavinga will be the left midfield. Then you'll have Kroos and Modric in the center.
Yeah, they're trying to overload, isn't it? They're trying to work us out. Bernardo Silva cannot be dropped. KDB, Gundo. That's how I would like the defense to look. I've got an odd feeling Pep might play Diaz, though. What do you think?
What? He might drop Diaz. Wait, hold on.
Play Diaz. I thought Diaz plays all the time. I'm pretty sure Pep would not drop Diaz in a UCL semi-final.
No, yeah, it's gonna be Diaz and Stones, of course.
Yeah, not Silva. Yeah. Gundo has to start the game for me. Gundo should play his experience. Yeah, Gundo, the only reason why that time he started playing badly is because he was attacked. I think they targeted him. Rudiger targeted him. That tag Rudiger. Do we play Alvarez or we play a first 9 or Foden?
No, play Palmer while you're at it.
Do you know Palmer will cook in this team?
Or do we move KDB at false 9 and then move Silva into the midfield with Foden on the right wing?
Then play Haaland. I think play Haaland at the right wing.
Yeah, but man, looking at this team. This team has maturity. It's got youth. And it's got clinical players and it's got creators. This team has to be good enough to bulldoze that Madrid team. Am I wrong?
No, man, you're right. You're right with that.
And that bench has got people who can come and kill it off if things are going the other way. It says, yeah, Palmer. Sorry, my mistake, guys. I must be losing my marbles. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so guys, that's the lineup. Ederson in goal. The combination of John Stones and Diaz is back. Obviously, John Stones will try tack into midfield. Akanji, who's been amazing at left back, played very well. Walker, who's back at his best and who spoke in the press. Go watch the press if you want to hear what Walker said. Very mature interview, and it looks like the boys are talking about this Champions League and they're very determined. Rodri, who's played 6.5 million hours according to the Prem website. Gundogan, who is the captain and very clutch at the moment, who's turned into Super Saiyan or Zidane at the moment. De Bruyne was rested. He sat there with his feet up. This is the first time we've gone to a UCL semi-final and De Bruyne is rested. Majority of the time, De Bruyne always has the pressure through the UCL qualifications to carry the team, but now he's rested. Let's see what he can do. De Bruyne, you better cook. You cooked, I know, last time, and you cooked against PSG in the semis, but better cook better this time. Cook these guys, man. Dunk on these people, man. Bernardo Silva also was rested. He came in just for the 5-10 minutes. Haaland, unfortunately, looks like he's at the peak of his powers. Pep says he doesn't need to rest him. He recovers very well. Haaland at DM, Rodri needs to rest. People are playing. You people are funny. If Pep decides to not play a DM tomorrow, all of you will be coming after him again. Only other possible defense is Akanji, Laporte, Diaz, and Stones. I don't see Laporte in this game. I'm sorry. I think Walker's pace needed, but it's Pep.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's going to change anything.
I think the firepower we have on that bench is really alarming if you're a Real Madrid fan, because they can look at our bench and see that Foden's ready to fire. They see that Alvarez is ready to fire. And at the same time, if it's like seeing out a game, and we've got bodies moving, you move Silva into that midfield to secure the game, and you bring on Foden or even Mahrez on that right wing. I think we got the right combo here, man. I think Pep's got it.
If Haaland is shooting blanks, would you bench him and put Alvarez if Haaland is struggling?
No, the only thing is that if Patrick, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
If we take lessons from the Bayern game, right, and we watch that game was 1-0 until Alvarez comes on the field. And when Alvarez comes on the field, the game explodes. We score 2 goals, and we get the total control of the game, complete control. Before then, it was still 50-50, 55-45, maybe 60-40, swing either way, right? Because it was some control, some transition. When Alvarez comes in, they didn't have an answer to him. So the question now becomes, okay, how does the manager deal with that? How quickly does he make a sub?
Gundo, what's funny, right? Many people were expecting Jude to be the KDB replacement, but from what I'm seeing, I think Pep is actually molding Alvarez for that role.
Yeah, and that's because of the transition, right? What he offers. Now, what he has to work on is his first touch and his control. He has to work on that, Yeah, it's. I just want to get it over and done with. I just want to.
Same man. I just want this done. We go to Saturday and we hope we dunk on Chelsea, and then we go on. And I think after, the key is Madrid. I was saying yesterday to Carl off camera that the key is this game. This game is actually, even Walker said it, that this game is actually the biggest game we have, and this is the game. This is the game. Pep said this is the game that determines something greater.
So,
Madrid is the game. We go through Madrid. I think it's we can do better things.
Can we do this real quick if you don't mind? Because is the thinking of the 4-4-2 for Real Madrid the possible 11? Do you guys have that in your mind already?
Yeah,
we saw City Extra put some stuff up this morning. I don't give it too much credibility. Where I don't think they play 4-4-2 against us. It just doesn't make any sense tactically. I don't think it makes sense.
So no, Gundo. The reason why they're playing 4-4-2 is because they're trying to get Militao, Rudiger, and Alaba all on the same pitch. So Alaba plays left back, right? Hence Camavinga gets pushed forward to left midfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then,
I see what you're saying. So what does Kroos play? Kroos, Modric.
Kroos and Modric are the pivot, so they're two in the midfield. Valverde is the right midfield, and Camavinga is the left midfield. Then you have
Okay.
okay.
So Rodrigo drops. They're dropping Rodrigo to the bench.
Then maybe what he's playing is not a traditional 4-4-2. It's a 4-2-2.
It's not traditional. It's not traditional.
So it's a 4-2-2. So it's a narrow 4-2-2-2, basically.
Yes, it's a very narrow 4-2-2-2. Yes.
Right, and the reason he's doing that is because he wants to overload the box with a rectangle of 6. You follow him?
Yes. Yes.
Follow me now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the reason he's going to want to do that, play that 4-2-2-2, because he wants to overload our box with a rectangle of 6. The problem with
Yes.
that, though, right, is that if you don't have the ball and the ball gets pulled out to the wide areas, guess what happens? Your rectangle becomes a spaghetti bowl because
Yeah.
my son is laughing, right? Because you lose the structure you had and you get pulled from pillar to post. That's
Yeah.
what RB Leipzig did try to do to us last year, and they got ripped 6-3.
Exactly. And it's just, and funny enough, we played a 4-2-2-2 as well against Arsenal at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost my way.
Yeah, that is the potential apparently lineup better that they want to attack us with. I think I see what they're trying to do. Having Alaba, I think it's about having Militao. They want to go very defensive, strong. I'm pretty sure Carvajal will be attacking a lot. You know what I mean? He'll be bombing forward.
No. What they're trying to do, from what I heard, is they want Rudiger and Militao. So that they want Rudiger on Haaland, so Militao can transition the ball to Vini, because they say Militao is a good long passer, so which they missed in the last game because Alaba and Rudiger are not so good at long balls. Hence they're trying to keep. Hence you see that back four of theirs.
I want Rudiger to do that marking with Alan. I want him to do that.
Oh, you want him to do it again?
Yeah. I want him to do that.
Now there's a question here. Question: how important is the ref tomorrow? As I can really.
See, I was thinking about this morning, right? So this could go two ways, right? This could be UEFA trying to cheat using a World Cup referee.
You mean it with the refs for them to employ tactics and try hit our players? Yeah.
Yeah, this could be UEFA trying to cheat by employing for this game the World Cup referee, which everybody praised, right? So that when there's a problem, people say, well, he's the best referee in the world. He can't be bad. Or they could be one actually say, okay, we want the best referee for this game because we don't want this foolishness that Real Madrid do. I don't know what side to lean on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think as you always tell me, as long as we play our game, we don't care what the ref does.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, we should be used to it by now, man.
Yeah. So Bria, there's the answer to your question. The ref, I don't think it will matter.
But
I'm pretty sure.
But Bria's question, I was thinking about it this morning, Bria. That's exactly what I was thinking about. But okay, how does this referee play out for us? Because if you ever want to do mago or cheat, they can use this guy as their foil to say, well, he's the best referee in the whole world. He can't make a mistake. Meanwhile, the guy gives 2 penalties out of nothing. And nobody complains because they know he's a good referee. Or he could be a good referee and referee the game properly.
Yeah, and we're gonna find out how he refs against Rudiger. Because for me, that's how I see whether it's like Pepe. You see, when Pepe was a player, you could tell the quality of the ref.
Him.
Come again?
Was that the network? That was the network, isn't it? Yeah, it was the network. Yeah, it was the network. Anyway, so guys, what is your prediction tomorrow? What is the prediction so that we can close this up? What is the prediction?
I'm going 3-1, City.
Okay. Veta, I know is gonna say, let me see the lineup first, then I can predict. Veta, do you see a Man City win tomorrow?
I see a Man City dub. I do. I see a dub.
It's the same lineup. I'm pretty sure. I think a change will just be the wings, or whether you see Foden or Mahrez. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exact same lineup. We saw the people who are rested. We know who was rested.
It's going to be the same lineup, and it's just going to be a matter of us seeing how they are going to try and choose to defend against us. You know me, man. I'm ready to. I'll give that score prediction tomorrow. So if you happen to follow True City Fan or Gundalorian or Don Smoke, will be in the spaces talking predictions.
Yeah. Okay. Blue says 4-2. FIFA says 5-0. Emmanuel says 2-1. Guys, for those who are gonna watch this later, drop your scoreline, guys. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Veta, just do your thing. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me. It's easy. Vader Games TV, YouTube. Do that quick search. I got a channel. It's growing, just over 300 subs. be that new one on the sub, and please make sure you continue to support True City Fan and Pitch Points, man. You don't get better content than this.
Yeah. What about Carl? Where can they find you, Carl? I can't see.
You can find me here. Always. I'm always here. So you can always
or
find
you
me
can
here,
also
guys.
or you can also find him on Pitch Points where it's streaming right now. But guys, thank you very much, guys. Good night. Let's hold our nerves. Don't be nervous. Go to bed early. Go to sleep. Tomorrow. Go for a run. Go to the gym. Do other things until it's 8 o'clock. Look at the lineup. Sit down. Get your coffee, your beer, or whatever your meal, and watch this game, guys. We're going to do it. Believe it. We're going to do it. As always, guys who are going to the stadium, make sure it's hostile at the stadium. Welcome Madrid with those blue flares, man. Welcome them. Bang on the bus. Don't break the bus. Just bang on it, but don't break on it. Make sure that Madrid knows they're going to the England champions. They're going to the Etihad, the fortress where we've won 14. We played 14 games. We've won 14 games, and we've scored 60 goals and conceded 7 goals only. That's at the Etihad. So that's how dangerous it is to come to the Etihad. I leave after this, and so I will drop my prediction. Big up to you, Clinical. All I know is Manchester will win the Champions League trophy. Big up to you. 2-1. Guys, thank you very much. Like the vid. Thank you. I appreciate for being here. All of you in the comment, guys. If I didn't read your comment, apologies. We'll see each other after the Madrid game. Hopefully, we'll all be popping bottles. We're going to see Gundo. I know he's got chilled wine. He always keeps his chilled wine for special moments. I know he will. We have our own players. Send the team good vibes. This is what I tell people. Before a game, tweet the team. Tweet positivity. Don't start arguing over Riyad Mahrez and Bernardo Silva or Foden or Haaland or Alvarez. Tweet the team. Tell them good luck. Give them good vibes, guys. I'm not going to make a speech like Robbie from National Fan TV, so I'll stop here. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great evening. I'll just leave you with one of the channel songs so that you guys can listen to it as we are leaving. So goodbye, guys. Bear me for a minute. There we go.